Hey guys, this will probably be a couple part video because Adobe PC has left like a 9-minute video and it's going to take me several parts to go through it. So we're going to start with this one and we'll move on through as we progress. Now, I was surfing the internet and I started hearing this womp 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 womp. And I thought, what is that noise? That sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher. What is that? Womp 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 womp. And I realized Adobe PC posted another video to me. That's what that noise was. But in all seriousness, guys, Adobe PC, you know, we're buds. We're buds. No, I'm coming down on you hard in this video, but we're buds. We're buds. So let's go ahead and play some of this. I'm going to let it go and let it take its time. And we're going to go through this and make a few points as we go along.
Apple soldiers trying to compare a custom-built system to an iMac. I think it's okay to make the comparison. I think it's okay to make a comparison between a Ford Escort and a Ford Mustang, a Ford Focus, and a Corvette.
Now, what? What's he talking about? Ford Focus, Ford Mustang? Okay, so which one's the iMac? The Ford Focus or the Mustang? Which one is your custom PC filled with cheap-ass parts? The Mustang or the Ford Focus? You know, I just need a little more clarity from you, please, because that was not the purpose of my video at all, and I'll explain what I mean by that here in a minute.
While there's going to be similarities and there's obviously going to be differences. It's up to the user to decide which is going to fit their needs the best, and
I'm not arguing with you there. No argument with you there at all.
Buy that particular product. So right off the bat, the big failure for this video is a 30-inch display at $1,000.
Now, the big failure for this video is a 30-inch display at $1,000. Oh, and for all y'all griping about mini DisplayPort, it's been picked up as a standard, guys. In 5 years from now, you know how many displays are going to have mini DisplayPorts? Anyway, let's go on with this video. He's talking about the 30-inch display being the big problem.
I've got a budget of, say, $1,800.
If he's got a budget of $1,800, does he really want to buy a 30-inch display?
Do I really want to spend $1,000 on a 30-inch display? I might be better off getting a 24-inch display or maybe going with two 20-inch monitors.
He might be better off going with two 20-inch monitors, or maybe he just needs a 24-inch display for what he needs. You know what? Great. Maybe so. Maybe that's all you need. But you know what? That wasn't the point of my video at all. Let's go to YouTube tab and let's figure out what the title of that video was. Custom built PC and 27-inch iMac price comparison. Custom built i7 PC and 27-inch iMac i7 price comparison. Oh, okay. So I'm comparing prices. Not what people need. Do you understand this? I'm sure you can go out and say, well, I don't need a 30-inch display, so I'm just going to grab a 20. Well, I don't need a terabyte hard drive, so I'm just going to put a 500 gig in it. Well, I don't need 8 gigs of RAM, so I'm just going to put 2 gigs in it. What are you talking about, dude? You're totally going off track here. What the hell are you talking about? I was comparing the iMac to an exactly equipped PC, not to an editing rig that I can throw together with stuff I actually need. I'm comparing a custom build with the exact same parts to an iMac. They both have the same equipment, they both have the same add-ons, the same accessories, including Bluetooth. Everything is the same. That's the price comparison. I'm not comparing, well, I don't need a 30-inch monitor, so I'm just going to get a 20-inch monitor. Now let's compare it to the 27-inch iMac. I'm just going to get two 24-inch monitors, so now let's compare it to the 27-inch iMac. Bullshit! I want to see spec for spec. Are you not getting this? Are you not understanding what I'm trying to convey to you?
Also in this video, he's got a webcam and a mic. I'm not sure if the editing systems at Industrial Light and Magic have a webcam and a light.
Who the fuck said anything about editing systems? And who the fuck said anything about Industrial Light and Magic needing cameras on their computer? That has nothing to do with anything in my video. The point of me picking out a webcam for the custom build PC is because the iMac has a webcam. You see me repeat that. The iMac has a webcam. So I am speccing out a custom build PC with the same exact parts or similar parts as the iMac. What the fuck is that? Well, I don't need a webcam, so I'm not going to get one. Okay, so now the PC is cheaper than the iMac. That's not the point. The iMac comes with more then. You may not need a webcam. But an iMac obviously comes with more for your money then. See, you're spinning things around. Oh, I don't need a webcam, so it's going to be cheaper than the iMac. That's not the point. It's not the point at all.
He's got $100 for the case. I'm not sure if that includes the power supply or not. Well,
no, it don't include the power supply, shipping, or Windows 64-bit installation.
Assume it does. But for fans, he's got $30 to $50. I can get 60mm fans, 120mm fans, 80mm fans for like $5 a pop.
You want to put $5 fans inside your editing rig at ILM? They may not have a webcam on their machine, but they got fucking $5 fans in there.
Even less, to be honest.
Like the cost said, I heard your keyboard in the background. Clack, 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 that archaic fucker. Any of y'all who've seen the cost videos will know exactly what I'm talking about right there.
But having said that, he's also got extra USB ports.
See, I got extra USB ports and shit that are actually pretty cheap, so he's giving me credit, so at least he's giving me credit there. At least he's giving me credit.
$10, Bluetooth keyboard, Bluetooth mouse, wireless card, Bluetooth card, speakers. But all that Bluetooth crap and wireless crap, you know.
All that Bluetooth crap and wireless crap, I don't need it. I don't need it, so I'm not going to include it. So we're going to compare a computer without all that shit to the 27-inch iMac that does have all that shit and say mine's better because I don't need it. I don't know how. This is the third time I've tried to convey that you're totally missing the point. I've got plenty of Mac vs. PC videos.
No, I'm not.
I've got plenty of Mac vs. PC videos that compare Alienwares to the Mac Pros, custom builds to the Mac Pros. You need to go back and watch those if you want to hear my argument for the Mac Pro against your shitty, cheap-ass custom PC. Okay, and you want to argue it's the same. I got a $65 graphics card in my computer, and it's the same thing as that Mac Pro. It's the same thing as that iMac 27-inch.
Going to use.
Can anybody say, clueless, clueless?
On my system, that's why I like to build my own system, Apple Soldier.
I'm glad you like to build your own system, AdoebPC.
Like I said, if a $45 motherboard has everything I need on it.
A $45 motherboard has everything it needs on it. $45 motherboard. Are you listening to yourself? Are you listening to this? Do you watch your videos before you post them? And if so, do you actually hear yourself?
Why would I want to spend $240 on a motherboard? Now,
why would you want to spend $240 on a motherboard? Well, hell, then why don't every editing station in America, every editing studio in America have $45 computers on their desktops then? I'm sure ILM uses $45 motherboards. You want to bring up ILM so much. They don't use a camera, but they use $45 motherboards.
Now, as far as speakers, $20 for the speakers, as everybody knows, I got a nice,
Oh, you already got speakers, so fuck that. Let's take that price and throw it out of the equation, too. So I already got speakers, so we're going to compare my system that already has speakers to the iMac 27-inch.
Studio quality.
So you're just proving my point. Can you not find a computer that has speakers to compare, or do you have to include your own?
The audio equipment here, so there's
I don't care what you need. That's not the point of the video.
No reason for me to get new speakers every time I buy a new system. So that's where the real problem is for me with this particular video. I'm not...
What the hell, the real problem? Then he goes on to say, I'm not bashing Apple Soldier. I'm hoping he'll let this video be posted as a response, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to skip this part. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't come at me being apologetic and in a video that you're fucking bashing me. Oh, I'm not coming down too hard on Apple Soldier. You notice I did that at the beginning. You see how stupid that sounds. And that's the reason I did it, because I knew this was coming. I've been through this video before. And don't patronize me, motherfucker. Don't you dare patronize me and tell me I'm not coming down hard on Apple Soldier. But he's full of shit. Are you kidding me?
Not really knocking Apple Soldier that bad. I think he did try hard to...
I did try. See, you patronizing fucker. Don't you patronize me. Fuck you. What are you talking about? Is this a bash video or isn't it? So I'm going to skip all that horse shit there, that patronizing bullshit.
Like I said, I'm not coming down hard.
Fuck you. Not coming down hard on me.
And comes with a 420 watt power supply. Which will be more...
Okay, we're looking at a case that he's bought here. I want you to look at this. Here's the case. $29.99. $29.99 for the case. Boy, I bet that really compares to the form factor of a 27-inch iMac, especially manufacturing costs.
Adequate for our system. We're building
It's adequate for his system. I don't care if it's adequate for you. I want you to build something exactly like the iMac.
ours off the 55 chipset. There I've got the little micro ATX motherboard. I've also got a GeForce GT220.
Look at this, a GeForce GT220 512 128-bit DDR2 $64.99. A $65 graphics card. I had $120 4850 added to the custom PC in my video, and there's a 4850 inside every 27-inch iMac. And he adds a $65 GeForce GT220, and he wants to say that these computers are comparable.